Good morning and welcome to our podcast. Today we'll be talking about mental health. My name's Leah, I'm a personal development officer at Bradford College, and today we're here with Zaynab. Good morning, Zaynab.
Hi, good morning, Leah. Hi, everyone. My name is Zaynab, and I am a first year student at Bradford College. And this is actually my first podcast with the Talk Table podcast for Bradford College. And I am so honoured to be doing my third podcast with them. So thank you for having me, Leah.
Thank you for joining us, Zaynab. It's a really exciting opportunity.
So, what does mental health mean to you, Zainab? Is what many people would have asked me if we were talking about mental health. And actually, I've never actually thought about what mental health means to me. And I've seen family members and my friends struggle with mental health. But when it comes to myself, I would say mental health to me means just taking care of yourself, trying to find self-care, self-love, all your imperfections, on any of your insecurities, just try to better yourself to become a better human. But I know there's many people with mental health that have that dark space inside of them where they feel like, oh, I don't look nice, or people will talk about me because I look ugly, and that's just the devil telling you, making you insecure, voices in your head. Just ignore them, be a proud person, and just fight them off and say, no, I am special, I am beautiful, I am handsome, whether you're a boy or a girl, it does not matter. So yeah, I think that's what mental health means to me.
Do you know anyone who suffered with any forms of mental health?
Yes, I wouldn't want to say no names in case, they don't want to be shared online, but I did have family members that suffered with depression, some that suffered with panic attacks or anxiety attacks. There's some friends that I have that again suffers with depression and anxiety and everything, and myself as well. I feel like I've got panic attack, anxiety attack coming. I tend to hyperventilate a lot, and I am seeing a counsellor at Bradford College after much courage, because I don't like telling people about how I feel. So I think it's hard, but you just, with more experiences, you kind of know what to expect and how better to help the people that are in need of your support.
What encouraged you to ask for the support?
What encourages me? Well, I'm the kind of person where I'm like, I'll put like a mask on, so I'm like, people will think I'm outgoing, I'm sociable, I'm very like a social butterfly, but people won't actually believe me, and I've actually told them that I'm actually quite shy in some places. And one incident did happen is where I was outside the safeguarding where like they help you with your mental health and you can book an appointment or whatnot, and I've been hovering there since I started college. I'm like, I don't want to go there, I want to go there, I don't want to go there. But I think it's just, again, as I mentioned before, it's just those voices in your head telling you that, oh, they won't help you, you're making a fool out of yourself, telling people how you feel, like there's no point, so I think what made me have the courage to go there is to figure out how to control my emotions, because I feel like I squash my emotions whenever they do come about, and I don't really understand them, which I should be understanding them. So I feel like the courage is since I'm getting older, I'm turning 20 on the 12th of March, so
Happy
tomorrow.
birthday to you, Zaynab.
Thank you. So I'm just like, I'm turning an adult, my parents won't be there forever, so I have to learn how to look after myself, especially with mental health. So I actually did my first session. I actually felt really, really good, just talk about anything and everything. So yeah, I think the courage is just put your best foot forward and hope for the best.
Yeah, I think with mental health it's really hard sometimes because some people do mask it really, really well.
Yeah.
And it's one of them things not many people, when they're suffering with mental health, like to talk about it.
Yeah, they don't.
A lot of people don't like opening up, and they can put a front, and you may feel like some people at some point look really, really well, but on the inside you don't really know what they're going through or how they feel. So it is difficult, but Yeah, thank you for opening up and letting people share your experiences of how you've dealt with it yourself.
Yeah, hope I
yeah.
can inspire people out there who's watching from around the world.
Thank you, Zaynab, for joining us on today's podcast.
Thank you, Leah, for having me, and it's been great to share my experience for others to listen as well.
Yeah, and I hope people use them experiences that we've talked about today to open up and to get the right support that's needed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So we also have a special guest, Vicki Gonzalez, who's from the safeguarding team. So welcome, Vicki, and thank you for joining us today.
Hello, welcome, and thank you for having me. So my name's Vicki Gonzalez, and I'm the lead mental health and wellbeing advisor at the college, and I've actually been at college 16 years doing a similar role around the basis of supporting students with mental health. I've been very passionate about it for years, and what I do within my role, I'll just tell you a little bit. So I do awareness in classes to students, talk about certain diagnoses such as self-harm, eating disorders, depression, anxiety. And what we have is it's a very open door policy in our team, so students can refer themselves. They can get referred by their tutors, or if they're working with any external charities or professionals, they can always come and put a referral into us. We're on the second floor of David Hockney, and we also have a base up at Trinity Green campus every day. So if someone is based up there and don't want to come down here. I also deliver mental health first aid training to staff, and I've delivered it to over 350 members of staff now, and it's a 2-day full course covering a range of mental health diagnoses and how to support that student, how to have those initial conversations with the student, picking up on the signs. If you're working with a student and you do notice things changing, then it's about having that open conversation. We work really closely with Students' Union, and we have things with the Freshers' Fair, and we have a Safeguard and Wellbeing week. We also have every day, most days, we have external charities come in, such as MESMAC, Locala, Mind, Naya Suba, which is a mental health charity for South Asian women. We you have Carmen Havana as well against forced marriage, so they can come in. Staying Put, domestic violence charity. So we work really closely with lots and lots of charities in and around Bradford, West Yorkshire, Leeds, example. So if there is anything that is affecting you, do want to come and have a chat with us, please just come and see us.
Thank you, Vicki, and